Yeah. Or we can try something else. But let's start here. Because mostly I just want to try Spiritomb because it seems silly and fun and new. And I built a Shadow Shiny Sableye yesterday, and I spent it's like 700, 800,000 dust on the fucking thing, so I might as well use it. I might as well use it. It's expensive. It's expensive, so we're not gonna waste that investment. We're not gonna waste that investment, right? Let's see. What's the worst that could happen, chat? What's the worst that could happen? All right. Good luck, Jon Snow. What do you got for us? We've got a Toxapex and an Annihilate. It's not great, right? Because it resists. I think maybe what we do here, because they're probably going to Rage Fist us, is we get the brine in and get the chip damage, and then we pivot out, right? So we should be able to brine it here at the cost of a counter or two. And then go to Sableye. Ah, okay, so we bait out the problem Pokemon, at least. So good news, bad news kind of situation, right? We do get blown out here, but counterpoint, we get to slap them, and then we get to farm them, right? I'm not too worried about taking too much damage here. I think the worst thing they'll do to us is like Icy Wind us to make it so they're not really threatened, the Annihilate much. Okay. I assume Annihilate. Oh, nope. Jellicent. Okay. Well. Feeling pretty good about where we're at now, right? Ooh. This thing has quite a bit of energy. Let's hope it doesn't Rage Fist me twice. Okay. I don't know that we're gonna get an opportunity to get through their shields, but I do think we Rock Tomb again because the debuff is nice, right? Ooh, now here's the question. Do we die to a Shadow Ball here? Neutral double debuffed Shadow Ball. Doesn't kill us. We're gonna go here because I think I can get to a brine before. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. GG's. I think if we try to stay in there, they will actually kill us before we kill them. And then there's a chance that they get to another Shadow Ball or something similar, so. Okay. So, Toxapex wasn't the best lead there for us, but the good news was we found a way to still kind of get value out of it, even if it wasn't exceptional. And the double dark ghost plan really kind of bailed us out, given that they ran 2 ghost types. So that game could have gone, I think, a bunch of different ways, but luckily for us, we found a way to make it work. Dusclops. That is also not great for this, so we're just gonna do this again, but let's see if we get blown out. Y'all, remember when I said yesterday we didn't see a single Wigglytuff? Can we talk about why every team's got a Wigglytuff on it all of a sudden? What the fuck? I wasn't joking when I said we saw no Wigglytuffs yesterday. Huh. Very strange. Oh, how the turns have tabled. That's fine. We're comped to deal with this in a lot of ways, right? So they're going Swift. Because we do at least have two, like, unless they've got another fairy type on the team, we're fine, right? Okay. Show me your other Pokemon. That's not another fairy type, so that's good. I think we're gonna go Rock Tomb. I think the debuff is just too effective on Rock Tomb not to want to be Rock Tombing stuff. Also, Jesus, does that hit? And I think we probably no shield now with the debuff on, right? We can take a Frenzy Plant, right? Yes, we can. And then we can Rock Tomb. We can Rock Tomb this. Yeah, Rock Tomb hits real fucking hard. And hopefully put ourselves in a position where we can kind of flip this matchup. I wonder what punches they have. Shadow Punch, okay. Yeah, like Shadow Punch ain't doing much. And so we just get to brine them. They do have new Hex. They have no way to clear this. Like, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit interesting. Trying not to spot him a Hex is a whole bit, basically. Yeah. They're timing their moves nicely as well. Yeah, I think we're using our shield here. The question is just, how do we, is it possible for us to kill them? And I think the problem is that we're just not doing enough fast move pressure, and like the math is just getting there where I think we're gonna die. They're gonna just go to 2 of these moves. Yeah, like they're gonna just have 2. They just go to 2 Shadow Punches and win. I don't think that the math works out for us, unfortunately. Right? It's close. Maybe we needed to just come in immediately after 1. We needed like just a smidge more health on our what's it called? On our Spiritomb, maybe. But say a lot, B. So far, we've seen 2 teams in a row that were lead ghost with a Wiggly in the back. We beat 1, we lost to 1, which I think has a lot to do with just the back Pokemon being worse. Like, for example, if their back Pokemon had been something that we were better against, we probably could have won that game. Blastoise, okay. This was one of the leads we were kind of interested in seeing, so. How do you get more sets than 5? You basically don't, Team Master. The only way you can, if they're on Skull, oh right, they're on Skull Bash, aren't they? So I'm gonna get fucking Skull Bash here, aren't I? Ow. Right, I forgot that Blastoise doesn't use Ice Beam anymore. You basically don't. The only way you can technically get more than 5 sets in a day is that if you start a GBL set on, say, the day before, and then don't play it, it will be banked and you can play that set on the next day and it won't cost you a set, basically, if that makes sense. So you just start the set and you don't play, and then you can play that set the next day. So here's to hoping they don't have a Wigglytuff. All right, so yeah. This is a problem. Just gonna throw this out there. In general, like, if every single fucking team has a Wigglytuff on it, yeah, we've lost. We can't win this game because they'll just charm through us. So that's cool. No, Team Master. What you're currently talking about is breaking the game's terms of service. So don't do that. And no, there's no way to do that either. Even if you spoof in Pokemon Go, you cannot circumvent the five sets a day. But also don't do that. Pokemon Go is not a Salamence. Fascinating. You know what my advice to you, Team Master, is? You want to play more sets? Here's my advice to you. Fucking enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts. This is gonna hurt. Shadow Salamence, I'm sure, gonna absolutely slap. Because I'm gonna tell you, as somebody who's been doing this a very long time, let that honeymoon period last as long as it can, because it's not gonna stay around forever. Okay, so that dies. I mean, they did a lot of damage there, but can we just get a game without a Wigglytuff, please? Please. Bibarel, okay, that's fine. Yeah, if you still want to play more than 5 sets, enjoy it while it lasts, right? Enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, got him, okay. Mirror Wolf, I have suggested a similar feature when it comes to banking more than 1 set a day. Because I've sort of made the case that there's a lot of people who would like to play GBL or play more GBL. But would prefer or not able to play every day of the week, for example. My opponent pretty disciplined there with their not throwing a move into the Toxapex, but we put a lot of damage on him. We still have 2 shields. I'm guessing that I can just sucker punch my way through this. I also don't think there's any real harm in me shielding. I guess the only thing that could truly go wrong here is them crunching me and getting the debuff, but that's not gonna happen. GG's. Hey, what's up, Before Dawn? DJ, that's a good answer as well. I kind of forgot about the Go Battle Weekend things. Let's see if we can salvage the set, by the way. I think if we can find another team without a Wigglytuff, we have a real chance, but the 3 Wigglytuffs to start the set really put a damper on, I think, our ability here. This is obviously very good, though. They're gonna switch. So the most important thing here is that we win switch advantage. I don't think much anything else matters here except that we win switch advantage. So I'll say it before, I said it at the start. I had not seen a single Wigglytuff until today. I think we're gonna have to shield again, just because I think the Toxapex Azu matchup is so good for us that I think it is in our best interest to use both of our shields to maintain switch advantage. That kind of stinks, though. Are we really gonna lose this because oh my god. Survive, please. Okay, we're alive. We're alive, and that's all that matters. In fact, this worked out kind of great for us because we'll get to debuff something, and then we'll get to debuff the Azu, and then they're gonna switch, so it's fine. Oh, okay. That's kind of a problem, though. You would think, but they still have a shield. So I don't know that easy is the correct thought here, because I'm not going to be able to put any damage on this thing, and it's going to be able to put quite a bit onto our... Yeah. Killing this thing with Toxapex is going to take some time, and we're going to take a bunch of damage in the process. So I really need the brine to kill them. I also need them not to catch here. The other factor in this is I need them not to catch a move. If brine kills them, I think we've got this on lock, but if they get another crunch, ugh, I think we're gonna start getting, it's gonna start getting really awkward here, because we're gonna be so low. And I don't think we one-shot Azu with a sludge wave, so like we're getting to the point where like I'm conceivably in range to die to like a variety of moves. I think we're gonna just barely miss this. I think the Drapion's just was too much of a problem for us, because that takes him to there. Yeah, and I think we'll die to... Come on. Oh! I will die to any of these moves. We're insanely bulky, but we're not that insanely bulky. The fucking Sableye getting that charge move off with like 1 HP just wrecked us.